Hello, it's Jennie Harrison, Sleep Deprived Mums Coach, and I'm here today to answer your toddler sleep questions for Beauty Bits and Blogs. So the first person to ask a question is Kerry, and she said, my 3-year-old sometimes wakes up in the night and starts playing and turning her light on. She doesn't have a nap in the day, and I'm always doing something with her, either gym tots or just a walk to the shops. She doesn't have a nap in the daytime anymore. When I go to see her at night, she wants me to read her a story at 3 a.m. How can I stop this? It could be that she's got too much going on. It sounds like you've got a little girl there with a very busy mind, and she needs more quiet time to switch off. She's got, she's waking up in the middle of the night with, things that have been going on in the day, lots going on in her head. If you think about how much they're learning on a developmental level all the time at this age, it's huge. And they need quiet time to process it. So what I would do to start off with is have more of a balance in your day. So have more quiet time for her, talk to her about what she's learning, help get it out of her head, rather than being on the go all the time, because they don't just need to be worn out physically, they need to have what they're learning offloaded from their mind. Otherwise they wake up in the middle of the night and want to start talking about it, thinking about it, wanting you to do things with them, and it's hard at that time of night. Georgia has asked, does TV affect their sleep if they watch it before bed? Yes, it does. Not only because the programs can be stimulating for them, but the blue light from the television affects melatonin production. So it means that it actually prevents them from going to sleep. Can they have nightmares at 2 years old? Yes, they can. When should milk be stopped at night? It's different for every child. I don't ever give a prescriptive response on little ones. I don't tell when you should breastfeed until, or where children should sleep, or how you should get them to sleep, whether they should be cuddled to sleep or sleep on their own. It's different for everybody and it's personal choice. And it's also, I think the most important thing is to be led by the little one, when it's right for them. Do kids wake up looking forward to something in the night? Is that why they wake? Yes, they can do. As I said in the last question for Kerry, it's about helping them to process what they've been going through. They need quiet time to process it. They need to talk about their experiences. They have a lot that's going on and they can't always talk about it themselves, so they need us to help them. Daisy asked, how can I help my son sleep in the evenings? If I let him nap in the day, he won't sleep until at least 11:30 p.m. He's 2 years old. It's important to look at when they're getting tired, and when they're getting tired is when they go quiet rather than when they start yawning. So you might need to bring his nap forward a little bit or shorten it. Without much information, it's hard to tell exactly when he should be going to bed, certainly before 11:30. I wouldn't say that he necessarily needs to have his naps cut completely, but I don't know what time he's napping or how long for, and that could have an impact. So it could be that he needs to nap a little bit earlier, nap for a little bit of a shorter time, to be worn out a bit more in the afternoon, and then get him down to bed. Ness asked, my daughter, 21 months old, naps in the day without much fuss. At bedtime, all hell breaks loose. We moved to Canada 2 months ago and she's teething, so a lot of changes. She asks for more stories or snuggles to avoid bedtime. I've tried everything I'm supposed to. She's still in her cot and is very verbal, so doesn't have much trouble communicating with me. Any ideas would be greatly appreciated. At 21 months old, even if you are very verbal, it'd be really hard to communicate how much of a big change you've been through, and how hard it is, and the fact that nights can seem a really scary place when you're processing everything that you've been through. I'd say to keep on doing what you're doing. Look at some homeopathic remedies for teething. That can help, and also help on an emotional level as well. And do you know what? I'd go with stories and snuggles at bedtime. Bring bedtime forward a little bit if it's going to take a little bit longer. But, I think when little ones have got such a lot going on in their mind, it can be a big ask to just leave them to go to sleep on their own. Some children just can't, especially when they've got stuff going on, and she might just need to feel safe with you when she's going to sleep, knowing that that's when she's going to be processing everything. So I hope that's helped, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.